Okay, guys, are you ready to execute video number 2? So I was about to sit here and execute video number 2 for one of my clients. And so I was like, you know what? What a perfect opportunity for you guys to get a little back seat look at how I do this for my clients and how you could do this for yourself. So in the last video, you learned how to deploy video number 1. So you could see here's her audience building campaign right here. So if we go to the ad set level, remember we've got the campaign level, the ad set level. The ad set level is where we're picking what? Our budget, our detailed targeting, and our placements. And as you can see, Michelle has chosen to go with her big group audience ad sets. And so here we have audience ad set number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, I just deployed audience 3 and 4. We started with 3 ad sets. One of them was already a warm audience and 2 were the big group. Like again, you can mix and match however you want. I'm keeping her audience building all within one campaign. Now, if you want, you can absolutely create different campaigns for each of the videos, but me personally, I like keeping my audience building all in one campaign because video 1 is going to be the one video that's going to have all the audiences, but video number 2 and 3, remember, we're going to utilize the audience who watched video number 1 and then the audience who watched video number 2. So the very first KPI, now we're going to get way in depth in a couple of more videos. I'm going to go over all of the KPIs that you should be watching, but after deploying video number 1, the first metric that I want you guys to keep an eye on is this cost per result. Now, remember, we optimized these videos for through plays, meaning 15-second consecutive views, okay? So that's the way that Facebook is optimizing, trying to get longer watch times. But we want this metric right here, cost per through play, we want this to be 15 cents or less per through play. Again, through play means consecutively watching for 15 seconds or more. So we want 15 cents or less. You could see this one right here. I turned it off shortly before filming this video because it didn't meet my first KPI, which is 15 cents or less. This is 21 cents. And so I'm going to shut that one off. And I added in big group ad set number 3 and big group ad set number 4. But we've got some really good, we've got about 20,000 impressions. If I go and switch toggle right here where it says performance and I go to video engagement, then I can see that, 330 people have watched 25% or more of the time. And so now I definitely know, you know what? I am ready to do video number 2. Now you could do video number 2 and number 3 when you do video number 1. Just know that you're going to have to keep them off until there's some audience that builds up here. I just waited 3 days. And so now I'm ready to do video number 2. Again, we were doing it $10 a day. That was, what I always recommend. But again, you could start with $1 a day. Again, the lower the budget, the longer it's going to take for you to see these numbers. But you could see she's got some pretty good stats here. About half of the people who are watching 25% are actually watching all the way 100%. So that's really good. So there's a couple of things to look for. 1, how long are people watching? And 2, the cost per through play. Again, we want the cost per through play to be less than 15 cents. And we have hit our first KPI. For that. And so what we're going to do is we're going to create a custom audience of all of these people who have watched 25% or more of this video. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this little hamburger menu up here and click all tools. We're going to go to audiences. Make sure that the right ad account is there. And then what we're going to do is we are going to go to this little blue bar right here and we're going to pick custom audience. And then what we're going to do is we are going to go into this where it says use Facebook sources and we are going to choose video. Now, remember, we want 25% or more, so it's going to give you these choices, 10 seconds of video, through play. I like to go 25% because that's showing some dedication. Again, we're going to choose the page. I manage a lot of ad accounts, so you're going to see me toggle through a couple to get to where I need to be, but just know that it's going to be easier on your end. And then we're just going to find the video. And I am going to hit confirm. and in the past 365 days, that's fine. I'm going to name this video 1 because that was the first video in the series. So this was called Finding Your Topic, and 25%, and then I'm going to do 365. Now just name it something that you are going to be comfortable with, as far as recognizing what that audience is going to be called, because you're going to want to find it, and I'll show you in a minute. So now what Facebook is going to do is it's going to populate that audience. So now right here I can see that I've got an audience for video 1, Finding Your Topic. So now we're going to go to actually place the second video. Now this same process is what you're going to also do when you're going to deploy video number 3, okay? So this is going to be the same lesson. So you're going to do the exact same thing when you're going to do video number 3. You're going to make the audience of people who are watching 25% more of video number 2, and you're going to send it to video number 3. And so again, make sure that you have the correct ad account. If you're like me and you have a couple of different clients, you're going to have to make sure that it's the right ad account. Then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to check this so that I can go and, so whenever, if I wouldn't have checked this, then in the ad sets, it's going to show me every single ad set from every single campaign. So when I check this, it's only going to show me the ad sets within that one campaign, okay? So now what we're going to do, now I want all of the settings to stay the same from all of the other videos. The only thing that we're going to go in is change the audience, and we're going to change the ad, right? So I could go and hit create and then go through all of the process of picking the placements and all of that fun stuff again. But instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit duplicate right here. Now, we are going to have to go. Now, original campaign, yep, we're keeping it in the original campaign. I'm just going to create one copy, so I'm going to hit duplicate. Now, we will have to go in and change the audience and also change the ad, right? So let's go ahead and go change that audience first. So I know that my ad set's going to be video 1, Finding Your Topic dash 25% dash 365, and I know that this is going to be video 2, Connecting Your Passions. That's her video. That's the name of her video for number 2. So I like to see the ad set and the name of the creative. Now for this one, I'm going to cut the budget in half. Why am I cutting the budget in half? Is because that audience is not going to be as big. Remember, last time our audience was like 2.1 million people. Remember, only 300 and something people have watched. So I might even bring this down. You know what? I might even bring this down to $3 because, again, I have a very small audience. So you're going to want to stack most of your budget on video 1 so that we can get as many people off the top as possible. And then we're going to be able to raise this budget as more people are coming through the process. And so you want to start big on top with video 1, and we're going to go here next. So the audience. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have to go and delete all of this stuff. Remember, because we duplicated the ad set from number 1, so we're going to go and delete all of this because we've already done the targeting on all of these videos here. There's no need to do any detailed targeting here, and there's no need to have the location. So I'm going to default this back to worldwide. Now, if you only have, target audience in the United States, you can leave the United States there. I just have a preference to do worldwide only because I already know that right here, if I'm going to click this box in custom audiences and I start typing in video 1, I know that that's what I named it. So this is where I'm actually going to do my targeting here in the custom audience section, okay? Remember last time we used the saved audience and we used the detailed audience, but this time we're going to use the custom audience. And so we want to make sure that all of the detailed targeting is taken off. Otherwise, Facebook is going to use your custom audience and that detailed audience, and we don't want that. And again, we're keeping everything the same, again, because we duplicated that last ad set. So I already know that I set my ad set stuff, my placements and my optimizations in video 1, so I don't have to worry about it this time. So all I'm going to do now, and I love Facebook's little all of their quirky little messages sometimes. And so basically what we're going to do here is we're going to go to create ad, because remember, your video right here is probably going to still default to use existing post, but we don't use an existing post. We're adding video 2. And so what we're going to do, let's first add our text, right? Remember, headline, promise of value. You want every single one of your videos. So this one is about Michelle's audience connecting their passions with their experiences. And so again, you want to make sure you're putting in the primary text. Some people get really confused and they put it into another box, but it's going to go right here where it says primary text. This is going to be the text of your ad. Now, to add your video, what you're going to do is you're going to come up here to media, and then you are going to hit this button, upload, okay? I know that I downloaded Michelle's video this morning, so I know that I am going to, how to find your topic, part 2. That's her video right there. And so that is going to upload, okay? Now, I'm not going to sit here and make you guys wait for the upload to happen. Just know that at the end, when the upload's done, the video and your primary text is going to pop up right here, and you're going to be able to preview it. And then all you're going to do is simply hit publish, and video 2 is done. And then what I want you to do is I want you to follow the exact procedure of this exercise in this video. We're going to create a custom audience of people who've watched video 2. You're going to do it the exact same way. And then you are going to deploy video number 3. Now, the next video in this lesson is going to show you all of the KPIs that we need to be tracking. So on the next lesson, you're going to need to have your strategy doc handy, because then we're going to go over the KPIs that you want to hit for all 3 videos. So let this video upload, hit publish, and then I'll see you on the next lesson.